I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go.
Gets me every time.
I just remembered how we had to explain what the quacking was last stream because no one knew what it was.
Right. Hi everybody, welcome to my chaos reading stream. It's my turn, and we're here. And I would like to introduce themselves. I remember how to do this. I remember how to do this. Who knows?
Hello, I'm Danny. There's a plane going by in the background, and I apologize for that.
I'm Marta. I forgot that we were actually streaming. I thought we were just watching the cute intro. Hello.
Hi, I'm Violet. Please come read Thorn of Glass with me and talk about it live on the internet.
And y'all know where you are. You're on my channel. I'm Crystal, and I'm one prompt away from being an honorary queen. I feel like if I don't finish it, I should be disgraced. But also, kind of don't know if I want to finish it.
Do it.
You have... I can't do math. A while.
I
Until
know.
the end of the month.
It's just sad because the book is this big. So, yeah. How's everybody doing today? And all that stuff. Michael's here. Hello. Michaela's here. Hello.
I like your avatar, Michaela.
Yeah. Really cool. Alexandria's here. Hello. Katie's here. Hello. And Michael and Alexandria are trading. So I actually have a plan today. For the first time ever, hell has frozen over. But I figured, since we were designing this stuff, that watching prompt came out of my brain. I hope. Well, so I figured we would talk about, TV and movie tropes and TV and movie genres and all kinds of, the things we love that aren't books that could be related to books and stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah. Deanna's here. Hello. Katie is joining from my bathroom and I do my hair for the doctor's appointment later. Yay!
What emoji were you going for there, Katie? Because it's just a square.
Yeah, it's probably a cool one. Because the cool ones never show up on StreamYard. Michael is just obsessed with snakes, apparently. And Cool Gamer's here. Hello. So, do you want to get into the first question?
Yeah.
Oh, and the emoji was the melty face.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
love
had
that
to-
one.
I had to switch it over because I couldn't see it either.
Alexandria, what is that?
It's a snake duck.
Why? I don't like that at all.
I like it.
The lips... No.
I'm
Bad
confused
vibes.
and concerned.
Makes it look like the snakes are like green hair or like a Medusa type thing.
Oh, cool.
That's fair.
And I have a screaming kitty. Hi. She's by my chair, just like, hey, you with the face. But for the first one, I mean, there's no real particular order. It's just the order I wrote them in. Favorite TV/movie trope?
Oh, favorite. Or least favorite.
Oh, least favorite. The favorite one was supposed to be first, apparently, but, let's go with the worst stuff first.
The first thing that comes to mind is like what's the right word for this trope? Like, oh, they didn't technically die, so like they show up 2 seasons later or something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I refer to it as the Dracula trope because they always come back.
Yeah. Or like you didn't see them die on screen trope. Like
The off-screen,
Yeah.
Similar to that, I hate when characters do die, but they just never mention them again. Like,
If you were
I'm
just
pretty
living-
sure a character dying is gonna have some repercussions in a story. You can't just forget they existed.
Right.
I also don't like really obvious misunderstandings that would be really easy to avoid because both characters are not communicating properly. I always find that very frustrating to watch.
Yeah, I think sometimes in books, like we could manipulate tropes in a way that in TV and movies could be a little bit annoying or like obnoxious because it's like they're beating you over the head with it. Where like in books, I don't know, it's a different art, you know?
Yeah, I feel like you can get into the character's head and see why these things are happening better than
Yeah.
in TV and movies.
Yeah. They have to be a little bit over the top with some of the. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, Cookie King's here. Gotta roll out the red carpet.
I swear like 4 planes have gone by in the time since we've started the stream, and there has not been a single one yet today until we started streaming.
Sorry, Crystal, did you say hello to Lexi as well? I don't think you did.
I totally missed that. Hello, Lexi.
Hi, Lexi.
Technically, Lexi didn't say hi to us either. So.
It's
Yes,
true.
but he's here
I don't know,
and I want
that
to
those
wave at her.
sparkly eyes look like a hello to me.
That is fair.
That's half the time how I say hello in chat, just some random ass emoji.
This is true.
Yeah, you got me there.
I need my other hand, honey. I'm sorry. Casey is here. Hello. And once again,
None of the chat are providing their least favorite tropes. They're just going. They're just
know.
trolling each other.
I mean, as long as the chat's having fun, we can just talk amongst ourselves. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. A peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie's got one. I think. I don't think it's a very popular trope anymore, but I hate fatness used as a joke, like the character can overcome. Yeah.
That's fair.
Or it's like somebody's only personality trait.
Oh my
Nope.
gosh. I was watching, oh god, I don't remember what channel it is, but it was like a review of the movie Sleepover from like the early 2000s and how the one friend, first of all, that movie is a hot mess. There's so much going on that makes no sense and it's wild. But the one character, like her only personality trait is that she's fat and she likes brownies. And of course, at the end, when all of the girls get like boyfriends and stuff and they're all paired off, she ends up with the only fat guy to ever be in the movie, and the only thing they talk about is how much they love brownies. I'm like, are you kidding me? What is this? This is not a character.
That's insane.
That is a fair. Okay, I need to take my hand back because got more comments. Michael says, hi there. Also, Lexi, hi there. Danny, once more we're feeling. Casey can't think of one right now. Alexander says, the bad guy for the sake of just being bad.
I feel like that can be done well, but it is not done well very often.
Yeah.
And so it's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't mind like an over the top campy bad guy. If it fits the tone.
Yeah. I like bad guys being bad sometimes, but there are there are shows out there that are just like, but you made him sound like it was going to be a character, and now he just kicked a puppy. Moving on.
it definitely depends on the tone. I think that can be an issue with TV shows where in TV shows the tone is, put out there a lot of times, like with a color palette and things. Very much the picture is there. Like in a book, you can paint the picture with your head. Of course, words are going to have their own like tonal implications, but readers are going to paint their own pictures. And TV shows, they do it for you, so there's not as much gray area.
I'm being punched in the throat and I'm not okay with it. Okay, since I get tired of the typical mean girl trope, I think it makes women look bad. Yes. Like, you can be a spiteful person, but I don't like mean girls are not.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Casey.
I think that's, Dan says there are 2 women in the show, and one of them is a goody-goody, and the other one is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Basically the same thinking as Alexandra. He says, "Oh my God, yes, that movie shaped me as a child, and not in a good way."
I literally haven't seen that movie since I was a child, and then this video got recommended in my like YouTube feed or whatever, and I'm like, sure, I'll watch this, and I'm like, how did I block out that entire movie?
Nope.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
I don't think I've seen
You're
it
not
either.
missing anything.
Doesn't sound like
I
it.
think I may have seen it, but also just blocked it out because it's something. I don't know.
It was like, even I was watching 10 Things I Hate About You for the watch prompt, and there was like a moment where I'm like, I'm watching a high school stereotype play, the movie. I was like, this was my favorite movie, and now there are moments where I'm like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Oh, I still love that movie, but it's cringy.
Oh, it's so cringe. Go on. Ow. Will you hurry up? Just pick a direction. Thank you. All right, I got my arms back. Woohoo!
Aww, now we don't get to look at that song.
Yeah, well, she's decided that sleep is important, which it is. But she'll be back. She always comes back. She is Dracula. It's fine. Flora and the Fawn is here. Hello. Well, unless we have any other least favorite TV tropey comments. Oh, Lexi's got one. Whee! I'm really tired of the vengeful Native American spirits, haunted places, being at the top of being on top of a Native American burial ground.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go with the change. There are other ways to haunt a house, dang it. I'm pretty sure Laura could give us a list.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that trope used before, but then again, I don't watch things about haunted houses or horror, so that's
I
probably
can
why.
think of at least 3 Stephen King books specifically that use that.
I feel like it's more of a cliche even at this point than a trope. It's like so overdone.
Yep.
Yeah. That being said, I do know a haunted place. Haunted. I've never actually been there, but the high school in my neighboring town was built on top of a place where a bunch of Native Americans had been killed and buried in a mass grave, which is terrible. And then they had the audacity to make the mascot be the ghosts. Who decided these things?
Well, that just broke my brain.
Yeah. It's a very strange thing.
People make dumb decisions. It's a thing that us humans do.
Yeah.
We're the worst. It's just we can't help it. We're just the worst.
Well, we talked about things that, suck. How about the exact opposite of the spectrum? Things that are better. Do we have any good ones?
This is one that's very prominent in anime, but I really like when characters have a sun-moon dynamic. I'm specifically thinking of Naruto and Sasuke here because I've been thinking about them a lot recently, and I don't know why. but like one character has like a really dark color palette and they're usually like the moody one, and then you have the ball of sunshine who's always dressed in bright colors, and like, oh, that gets me every time.
Nice.
I also like that a lot.
Oh, I guess Lexi says The Hunger Game by Alma Katsu recently disappointed me with the burial ground trope. This is why I need to like count to 30 before I move on to something, because I like this one. I don't like when the hero villain sidekick is the dumbest character in the whole plot, because like, why? Yeah, we stand intelligent characters here.
I do like a good dumb character though, someone with absolutely no brain cells.
I mean, I like not that I'm a total Buffy fan, but I'm a total Buffy fan, and Xander's one of my favorites. But there needs to be some smart ones too.
I was just thinking of Buffy this morning.
I mean,
I think I actually mentioned Buffy in the comments when I was beta reading earlier.
yes, you did.
I think like what I don't know if it's necessarily like a trope, but something that movies can get away with that you can't really get away with in books, as subtly as like kind of like a Chekhov's gun situation, like a scrolling shot where you show like something important. Where like in a book, it's so noticeable every time, like you can't put it into words without it being like, oh, that's going to be important later. But like in a shot, like you could really kind of hide things like that. Make it a lot more subtle.
Yep, there's a lot of like, you have to rewatch the thing. It's like, wait, you're telling me the book was on the table the whole time? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's just you can do some cool things in the film as a medium.
Yeah.
Violet, are you into screenwriting by any chance?
No.
You just sound like you might be.
No.
Have you tried?
No.
Would you like to?
No.
Why not?
It sounds like you would have to be more social to do that. I like more solitary, you guys.
That's fair.
What about you, Marta? Do you have any good favorite ones?
I'm not sure. I guess, I think it was Casey that was saying enemies to lovers. I quite like enemies to friends.
Yeah,
Or in other words, redemption arcs.
I
love a good redemption arc.
redemption arcs are like my top tier trope of all time.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I also agree with Alexandra. I love Found Family.
Yes.
I've been seeing a whole slew of videos being recommended to me lately that are like, why the found family trope is like overdone and no one likes it anymore. I'm like, excuse you, I will take that trope in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I think found family is evergreen, but I also realize I love actual family dynamics, or like growing family members reuniting or growing a bond, or I love that trope as well.
That's fair. I am a sucker for a good sibling dynamic, as you can probably tell from every single story I've ever written.
Or like reconnect with a grandparent or an aunt or a half sibling, anything like that. I'm trash for it. A cousin, doesn't matter. Any sort of real. You got me.
Yep. Casey says, I love the bad guy with the sweet side trope too.
Yes.
That one's a fun one. Katie says, I love the trope in the mystery shows where an expert with something has to pair with the jaded detective, and they're having fun banter solving crimes. Mm-hmm. Castle, Prodigal Son, Perception. I mean, I love Castle. Castle's fun.
I completely forgot Castle existed, and now I really want to watch it.
I think like the first 3 seasons are great, and then it starts kind of doing the thing that all TV shows seem to do.
That's one of the shows that my mom really liked, and so whenever I was in the living room at the same time as her watching it, I would like kind of peripherally be watching it.
I gotta watch Castle now. Katie, you've now made us all want to watch Castle. Thank you.
Discord streaming party.
Yeah.
Where is Castle streaming?
I know in Canada it's on Prime.
Okay, well, not all of us are in Canada.
Well, you know what? How many things are in the U.S. that aren't in Canada? So, I'm gonna.
It's on Hulu in the United States,
Nice.
which I do in fact have access to.
That is awesome. Casey is also a big fan of the Found Family. Violet had a good point earlier. Casey says, did y'all see the Supernatural prequel coming out? It is called The Winchesters.
No thanks.
I'm not gonna. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna.
Ooh, I didn't see Supernatural. If you guys were fans and are saying no, I'm like, ooh.
Okay, I would not consider myself a fan of Supernatural. We'll just put that out there. I have seen almost all of it. I'm not a fan.
Then why have you watched all of it?
Because that shit is so bingeable. I don't remember what year, but like at some point in high school, my one friend and I were both reading the same story on Wattpad, and the main character in that story really liked Supernatural, so we're like, we should watch Supernatural, and we did.
Yeah, I'm like the not a fan, whereas like I enjoy Supernatural up until about season 5 or 6, and then it doesn't exist.
That's fair. That's
And
I feel like season 6 is a good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm on season 11 technically. I'm like, I'm gonna finish this just out of spite, and I can't.
You want to see Castiel go to super mega hell?
Jen says, I actually like the Scooby-Doo villain thing, where the second not cast character is the bad guy, when the whole show or movie is written clever enough and it's not obvious and has good misdirection. See, there's one of the things like I actually don't like about a lot of the crime stuff is like the first guy you point at is obviously not the bad guy, and it's always the second one because it gets predictable. But if they do it good, then it doesn't suck.
One of my recent obsessions has been watching people try and solve Agatha Christie murder books. I know Emmy did this. She's like a pretty popular booktuber. There's this person, I think her channel name is Kind Regard, has a couple of them. And like, I'm not very big into mysteries. At least I wasn't until now. And I just went down this rabbit hole of watching people do these kinds of videos and like seeing them try and piece things together. And then they get to the end of the book where it's like all wrapped up. I'm like, I am eating that up.
Oh, really? I didn't know people made videos like that because, like, for me, that's like a benchmark for me. Like a good mystery thriller is like when I pull out my notebook and start taking notes. So, and I always write like page number, like this is my thought. Like here's like
Content idea.
I didn't ever think to film it or like to do a content about it. I just do it for myself just to see if I was right.
So that's awesome. Lexi says, speaking of tropes, did you guys see the woman in the house across the street from the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window? I think so.
I watched Amanda the Jedi's video about it.
Is that where I heard it from?
Probably. That was a
Okay.
good video.
Yeah, okay. Because I always watch Amanda the Jedi's videos. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've never heard about that before, but I do not like that title.
I saw the trailer or the teaser, and I thought it was a parody at first because the trailer is so outrageous.
It's like satire of that whole like mystery genre.
Oh, see, I wasn't sure. Is it a satire or is it serious? I wasn't sure.
It's
No.
supposed to be satire, but apparently it doesn't play it off very well at times. So,
Dang. Like I want to I want to simply see it because of the smart ass name. Anna is here. Hello. And Alexandria, thank you very much. Everybody like the stream. You like likes. Flora says, not a trope as such, but something that I really enjoy is breaking the fourth wall. Fleabag did it exceptionally well. That's always fun. I like when the actors look at the camera and like, you're now in this with us. Like, I stand for that. I see you, Violet. Throwing rats in the chat.
No, when it said I thought it was a parody, I thought like the trailer was just a skit, like a skit. Like I didn't know that it was like an actual show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Does that make sense?
It's a show.
Oh.
Okay, Katie.
Love the sexy priest trope. Cough, cough. I don't know, actually. I can't think of any.
Yeah.
No comment.
I mean, the only priest I can think of is the one from Midnight Mass, but I still haven't watched it yet. So, okay, that is the second time, the second rat, and now we have a dinosaur too.
I know.
Oh, she wants the dino timer.
Which one? There's so many.
Yeah.
Alexandria speaks emoji.
Oh, Vikings has a sexy priest.
That's a show that I've had on my list for a while.
What, Vikings?
Yeah. As we all know, I do love Vikings very, very much.
Do
And
we
so
all
I'm
know
like-
that?
Yes, we all know that. My favorite manga is Vinland Saga.
I knew that, Violet.
Marta's
Stop
boyfriend
taking
probably knows
notes.
that about me because he apparently knows what I like.
I don't think he knew that.
If somebody
he
should
might.
make like a parody of like Danny, like from you know, like The Sound of Music. Like these are a few of my favorite things.
Zombies, pirates, Vikings.
So if somebody writes a book with a zombie Viking pirate,
Oh,
the
I would
hide
eat that
and
up.
seek dinos.
whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so what type of dino do we want?
Hide and seek dinos is Alexandria.
Dang.
Violet's translating for us.
Apparently, because I'm blind as a bat. Which one's the hide and seek one again?
25-minute.
Thank you. I just go past it. Okay.
I feel insulted that you didn't know that, Crystal.
Nope. Stop. Why? Ah. Sorry. I forgot to mute things. We're good. Everything's fine. I'm not bad at this. I want this one. That one.
Take your time. You're doing your best.
Your best sucks.
Violet!
Where? How do we make her go away again?
Oh no!
I'm afraid of not being able to get you back. Okay. We'll be back after these dinosaurs, and Violet hates me, and now I'm sad. Okay. I'm gonna test, make sure I'm not muted. Everything's fine. Well, that was the end of that sprint. How do we do? How we doing? Hi.
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 Am I going first?
Yes.
I don't know. At first, I was trying to find a video for Violet of someone doing the Agatha Christie thing that I mentioned, and I struggled so hard just to get to the YouTube app. I just kept pressing the wrong ones, and then I got distracted by social media. But then I did work on my story for a little bit, and then I just watched the last 3 minutes of the dino timer because it was so cute.
I spent most of that sprint watching Katie's new video, and then went and put some dishes away and did some tiling.
I also watched Katie's video.
I feel like our Thursday streams are just the Katie fan club now, just posting on Thursdays again.
Little bit. I mean, I started to read Vampire's Assistant. Then I started continuing my line edits of the last couple chapters I have to finish. And removing words that I'm probably never going to use again. Because, no.
Is it because of what I said?
Yes. I don't want to be associated with Twilight. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, do we want to know? Do we get to know?
It's the line. There's a line where I say completely irrevocably insane. And according to Danny, irrevocably belongs to Twilight.
It does.
So, I mean, I'm
It's
not
in
saying
the trailer for the movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. That's why I took it out because it doesn't need it. Completely insane works just fine. So that's just what we're doing now.
Okay.
That's a lizard. I mean, it looks kind of lizardy.
I shut this down, don't worry.
Okay, cool. Nikki is here. Hello. I meant to actually click on the hello one.
What was that about Apple Stack?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm like, I'm confused.
Is there another Nikki comment that's not on StreamYard? Because I'm very confused.
Yeah. I don't know. If anybody sees a missing Nikki comment, let me know. Until then, Violet is scary sometimes. I don't know. I don't think so. All the faces everywhere. One of the best top tier emojis. Ha! Anna says, I finally sent an email. I've been procrastinating for forever. The dinos gave me strength. Yay! See, dinos are the bestest. Casey wrote a paragraph and checked email. Or the mail. It could be email, you know. Nikki had an avocado bagel and watched the YouTubes. Oh.
Gotcha.
The priest. Hey, Twilight mood. Alexandria just watched some cute dinos play hide and seek. Sabian wrote 200 words for standstill.
Nice.
No. Well, I realized something. I only made 3 banners, and then we did 2 right back to back. But
Good job.
I'm not good. I'm the least prepared one of all of us. I mean, shman. But I figured this one might be interesting because best and worst movie to TV adaptation.
Oh, Percy Jackson. I don't think I have to defend that.
Crystal, you already know my opinions of the The book you're currently reading.
Yep.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point, Violet.
Yes, The Vampire's Assistant is the worst movie or book to movie adaptation of all time. And nobody's ever going to change my mind.
I will die
Ever.
on that hill and not be resurrected.
Yep. It's like just bury me, put some flowers next to my grave. It's a thing.
I would say the worst for me would be Golden Compass / Northern Lights.
Oh yeah, that one's a
The movie has nothing compared to the book. Like, the movie makes no sense.
I haven't seen or read it, so I cannot comment.
Admittedly, I saw it when I was 12, so my memory might be biased.
I haven't
from what
seen
I
the
remember.
new TV version though of Northern Lights, right? Isn't that supposed to be better?
I haven't seen the new version.
I haven't seen it
didn't
either,
know
but I
there was
heard
a
it's
new
supposed to be
version.
better.
I'm so excited for the new Percy Jackson TV show.
Me too.
Me too.
I'll be over here, never reading the book or watching the movie. Well, maybe I'll watch the movie.
Don't. I mean, okay, they're okay movies, but like they have basically nothing to do with the books, and it's so annoying. And also,
Wait,
Logan
I
Lerman
never
is
even
so
saw
bad.
the movie, so I can't even say, but I did read the book, so.
The movies, the first movie has Nathan Fillion in it, right?
Yeah, he's Hermes.
Yeah,
I do like Nathan Fillion as Hermes.
that's
like-
the only reason I watched it.
They kind of just took the basic premise and decided to do whatever they wanted with it. And like it's an okay movie in terms of movies, but as an adaptation, it sucks. Especially the second one. The second one is so bad.
I feel like I need to reread Percy Jackson in English, because I read it in French after having watched the movie, and I was under the impression they were very similar.
Why were you
Clearly, I
reading
didn't
it in
understand what I was
French?
reading. Well, because I was trying to learn French, obviously.
I feel like when you read a book in a different language, it should be a book that you've read in a language you're already.
That's what I
Fluent.
normally do, but I watched the movie, so it'll be fine.
No, it's so bad.
Oh,
First
the
of all,
Ultimate
why
Show.
are they teenagers when they're supposed to be 12? Right off the bat, that's a check off from that. And like, I don't know, parts of it got like weirdly sexual, and I'm like, why are there sexual undertones in this movie right now? Like, all the bit with Persephone? No thank you.
I feel like I'm glad I don't remember anything about aside from the fact that Nathan Fillion's in it.
That is a really funny scene, though, with Nathan Fillion in like the godly version of the UPS store. I don't know why I remember so many details from this movie. I haven't seen it since it came out.
I mean, Dan says best adaptation is Interview with the Vampire. I will agree with that because
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire is kind of my top movie of all time. One of the
Love me some gay vampires.
yes. Crystal makes 3 banners. Crystal, well, I'm spent. It's true though. I'm the chaos one of the chaos queens, okay? And I disagree with this one as much as disagreeing with my twin makes me sad, but I actually like the Da Vinci Code movie. I thought
I've
it.
never seen it.
Now the Angels and Demons ones, that one is oof. I'll be over here.
I only own one Dan Brown book, and I bet you guys are not going to be surprised that it's Inferno.
I think that's one of the few that's the only one I haven't read, I think. Is that one.
I did own the Da Vinci Code at one point, but it was for a very short period of time, and I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come back to that one. I see it, but I'm gonna try to be in order. Nikki also says, "I'm glad he wasn't 12 anymore," because I find like they have to age up some characters a lot of the times for TV, because otherwise, child labor laws.
That's true.
But then I don't understand the sexual stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish they would do more like animated adaptations.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me all of the animated stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't get more animated book adaptations, to be honest.
Because art is hard.
Yeah,
like, with-
people don't
with
really
big-
want to pay.
But with big name properties, like they could easily do it.
I agree.
Those big budget things, it wouldn't have been a big deal for something like Percy Jackson, which was a huge success.
Yeah. I mean, I would be like, because I watched the Legends of Vox Machina, and I love like the art style for that show. And if they could do that for like all of my favorite things, I would be the happiest person on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, I did read the book, but I read the book after I watched the movie. For Da Vinci Code. And this was the one I said I'd get back to later, because that the movie adaptation for Aragon, we all know, is rough.
If y'all want to hear all of our thoughts about Aragon, go back to Violet's channel and watch the
Yeah.
stream from a year ago.
It is, yeah, technically 1 year old. She,
Yep.
Aw.
It's on the playlist that I actually have to update because we've streamed a bunch since then. But
it is the four of us.
it is our first ever stream together,
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
isn't it?
No, the first one was when we were on Marta's channel doing reading sprints to get her to be not anxious about being on Violet's channel to discuss the book.
yeah.
No, it was about me not being anxious to host for the writer-thon because I'd never hosted
Was it?
before.
I honestly, I don't remember anything about the write-a-thon before like October. I don't remember previous iterations.
Yeah, I signed up to host because I thought like, okay, if I sign up now, then like next round I'll have a higher probability because there's no way they'll take me the first time I apply for this. And then I got it and I was like, crap, I don't know how to
There goes that
host.
plan.
You guys are so funny.
Yeah.
But to summarize, I'm glad I met you guys. I love
Yes.
you.
100%. You're my people. Jen says, and see, Angels and Demons was truer to the book. Yeah, and I didn't enjoy the Angels and Demons movie that much. We got a skull from Lexi. Not sure why. Michael says, The Remains of the Day is an amazing movie. I haven't read that book yet. I'm probably going to. I can't.
Are you having difficulties, Crystal?
Yeah, with the name, I can't get my.
Ishiguro?
There we go. That.
I'm like completely blanking on all other adaptations.
Yeah. I thought there'd be more.
There are so many, like so many movies and TV shows are based off of books, to be honest.
Oh,
This is really
Coraline.
true.
Coraline was really good. It
Yeah.
did change a bit, but I understand why they changed it.
I actually haven't seen it. But I've read the book.
I
I've
haven't
seen it and
either.
haven't read the book.
I was creeped out by the button eyes, so I never watched the
I
the
know
movie.
I know the book has rats in it, so ha.
The book does have circus rats, which I feel like is top notch.
Did they make the movie? Is there rats in the
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, the only like difference is that in the book Coraline is by herself, but in the movie they give her a friend, which is Wybie.
How dare they?
But like, I understand why. It's terrifying anyway. We don't need to make it more terrifying by having this girl be alone the whole time.
I have to watch it, and maybe read the book. Who knows? Like says, The Shining was a great movie adaptation.
I just read The Shining, last year? Now that I read the book, I don't love the movie as much as I loved it before I read the book.
Oh, I watched the movie. The only Stephen King book I've ever read. Nope, I have not finished a Stephen King book.
I don't blame you. They're big, cumbersome, ranty, long books.
Well, actually, no, I did finish the On Writing book.
Oh,
That
you
one-
did?
Yeah,
I do own that book, but I've never read it.
I had a huge Stephen King phase in high school, and I read a bunch of his stuff, but I've never seen any of the movies. And the only book that I still own is
You've seen a Stephen King movie. There's no way you've never seen a Stephen King
I
movie.
have not.
I got into this discussion with my partner. He's like, "Oh, I don't know any Stephen King," and I was like, "Oh, what's your favorite movie?" And he's like, "Shawshank Redemption." I was like, "Oh, funny, because that's based off of a Stephen King story."
I did know it's based on that, but I've never seen that movie, but I do know what that's about. But, like, I don't know. I tried so hard to love Stephen King, and, like, I kind of do. I enjoy his stuff when I read it, but I feel like I never want to reread his stuff, so I always get rid of it as soon as I read it, because I know
No,
I'm not
I don't
gonna
even
read
think
it.
I like Stephen King. I just like the idea of like a larger than life author. I like the idea of like a celebrity author. Like just the concept intrigues me.
That's fair.
yeah. I've seen Silence of the Lambs. I've seen all of them, even Red Dragon, which was that was a time. But I still never read the book. Katie liked the Shadow and Bone adaptation.
I have a question for Katie. If I watch Shadow and Bone, will it spoil, like, Six of Crows and the other books? She's not gonna reply. You can
No.
keep going.
My brain was like, say the line. Operators are standing by. And then my brain's like, but also, don't open your face because you don't need to say the sentence. It's fine. Yes, Hidden Figures was such a great movie, and it made me want to go read the book.
I really liked Hidden Figures. That was a good movie.
So, yes, that counts. Lake says, did you guys watch The Magicians? I've watched the first 3 episodes of the series.
I think I saw the first 2 seasons.
It's neat. I didn't know they were based on books, though. Oh, I just thought of my favorite book-to-TV adaptation. Yay!
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a show called Blood Ties, and it's based off the first book in the series by Tanya Huff. The book is called The Blood Prince, the Blood Price, dyslexia notwithstanding. And I read the book recently, and that's actually very similar. And it made me very happy, but I also actually liked the book just a little bit more. I remembered a thing. Casey has also never seen Stephen King movies. I know this for a fact.
I just have a hard time believing that there's so many.
And I can't think of a single one that I've seen. I
I'm
can
just
think of
pulling
all
it
the
up.
books that I've read, and I know I haven't seen the adaptations. I have seen Under the Dome, but that's a TV show, so I didn't think of it until just now. I
Oh,
have
well, it
seen
counts.
Under the Dome.
Was Green Mile Stephen King?
Yes.
Okay, that's one I've seen.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
bunch of them. There's a shit ton. He's like,
I don't remember what it's called. I think is it called Bag of Bones?
Yeah,
That's
I've read the book for that, but I haven't watched the movie. I
The
only
movie
read
is-
it because I think it's about a writer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
That was
'Cause
like the
it's-
first Stephen King I read.
it's because Pierce Brosnan is playing the lead, and I had a big Pierce Brosnan phase where I was watching just all of his stuff.
An interesting phase to have.
It was because I had a Bond kick, and then like we got
oh,
the newest Bond movie at the time was World Is Not Enough, and so I'm like, well, I like him in this movie, so I'm gonna watch more of his movies. And
that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah, they jumped.
I love when it jumps.
Okay. Lexi says, I wouldn't say that the Shining movie is necessarily very true to the book, but I really appreciate the movie for what it is. It's got kernels of greatness in there anyway.
Yeah. There's some cool things about the movie, but there's also some things that I don't like about the movie as well.
I just read an article 2-3 days ago about the actress's name. can't think of it right now, but like how she was basically tortured the entire filming of
Yeah.
the movie, and I'm like, holy crap.
That was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I'm confused.
The director was basically psychologically torturing her by like not letting anyone like see if she was okay after filming, making her film the same scenes for hours and days on end, not telling her what other characters were going to do in the scenes to get like genuine terror reactions, stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, I'm saying it's
Yeah. It's pretty awful. You want to push that button. But Flora says, I read the books, but haven't seen the series. I'm always cautious to watch adaptations that I've enjoyed reading. Yeah. That's why I haven't... There's a couple shows that I haven't watched because I want to add the books to my list because I'm such a bad reader. Katie says, Marta, nope. Shadow Abode takes place before the events of Six of Crows, so the characters are in it, but it is not a lot of plot from the actual book.
I actually just got a copy of Six of Crows secondhand, but since we are reading Shadow of Bone later this year for the book club, which I don't think I announced yet,
I was gonna say that's news to me.
Wait, what?
I believe it is the slotted for October. I could be wrong. I have to check the schedule, but people voted for it, which I didn't want to read it, but people voted for it. It's on the schedule. So maybe I'll read Shadow of Bone, or what? Not Shadow of Bone, Six of Crows after I read, if I decide to read the rest of the Grisha. You know what I'm saying.
I think that was someone on their balcony on the other side of the courtyard.
Whoa,
Wow.
I could hear that all the way across the ocean. That was epically loud.
Terrified me.
Glorious news. Oh, goodness. Lexi says the magician does sort of tank at the end, so be warned, it was prematurely canceled. At least as far as she understands. Katie says It and It Too were my favorite films, weirdly comfort films, but I never read the books.
I don't do clowns. Never have, never will.
Nope.
I cannot.
No, thank you. That's a no for me, thanks. Whoops. There we go. I've seen a bunch of Stephen King movies, and I'm 40. Yeah, well, you're old. Fine.
Oh, I lied. I've seen Carrie. That's
Hey!
the one
I
Stephen
told
King
you.
movie I've seen.
You like almost accidentally see them because they used to play on TV all the time.
I didn't see the old Carrie. I saw the newer one with Chloe Grace Moritz.
There's a new one? I didn't even
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
It's not new anymore. It's from like 2015.
One of
or
his
something.
other ones is getting a new one too, or got a new one, right? Oh shoot, that's how old his stuff is. They now make him new again.
Was it Cujo? I think Cujo is getting a new adaptation.
Yeah, I think I heard that, maybe. And yes, Pierce Brosnan phase, except I have never watched Mamma Mia.
I refuse to.
I'm not.
What? I like Mamma Mia.
I'm not a
also
fan
like
of
Mamma
Amanda
Mia.
Seyfried.
Are you a fan of dancing and good music? Because Mamma Mia's
Yeah,
got that.
I do love ABBA, but like,
Yeah, see, I just didn't want those songs to be stuck in my head for a million years because I wasn't a big fan of the music.
how do you not like ABBA?
So
No,
good.
it's literally the one song, Mamma Mia. I like ABBA. It's just that one song, and it's because it's so catchy. It sticks in my head for like a year.
All right, I guess
like
I can
Mamma
forgive
Mia.
that.
I forgot Green Mile. I was only thinking of his horror movies. Yeah, I think it was like, I think my dad told me. 'Cause I'm like, who wrote that one? Because it's based on a book, and Dad's like, duh. I'm like, oh. Lexi's just over here throwing shade.
I feel like I love that you're 40 is one of the weirdest sentences I've ever read.
Right?
Michael is not like my kid at his catchphrase.
Oh, the only adaptation case you can think of is The Hunger Games.
Not a bad one. I liked Hunger Games adaptation.
Those movies broke my soul. They were like, I say that in a good way, because they did exactly what they were intended to do. And I'm just like, I need to go watch a comedy, because now this hurts. Like says, I hear Six of Crows is a YA Game of Thrones. Yes or no?
I wouldn't know.
Didn't read it yet.
I don't know. Very confused with the comparison. Not at all. I mean, does it have adult stuff? I am picky when it comes to my musicals.
I'm not.
I don't know how I am picky, but I just remember it was like I saw the trailer and I'm like, nah. Let's go. And I blame it on the song. I could be talking out my ass. I have no idea. Flora says Lizzie Bennet Diaries is still one of the best Pride and Prejudice adaptations they have ever watched.
Ooh. Pride and Prejudice 2005. I do love that movie.
That's what a coworker told me, but she also said hadn't read the book, so glad to have it corrected. Michael says one time I actually turned my head to the left, and that was the time I saw a Stephen King movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with Katie on this one. Evil Saint Bernard makes me very sad.
If it makes you feel better, I think this is the book where he said he has no memory of writing it because he was on drugs for a decade straight.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was him that wrote it. I think it might have been the drugs.
Deanne says, I stayed away from King adaptation movies, but I watched Dark Tower because my mom wanted to watch it. I have no idea if it was good or bad.
I have read the first book in the Dark Tower series, and
Oof. Big oof.
it's a special book, y'all.
Okay.
I think I'm too stupid for that book, is what I think. I've heard it's a masterpiece.
Fair. How do we feel with at least one more sprint?
Ugh. Okay.
What kind of timer do we want this time?
Small one.
A small one?
No, a regular
8
sized one. We have plenty of time to do a normal sized timer.
I also vote a longer / normal sized one, please.
No. Why do you guys hate me?
What,
I
Diddy?
don't hate you, I hate short sprints.
So what constitutes a regular timer?
I would say regular is 25 minutes.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, Casey, we've only done one sprint, and I think that's good enough.
I mean, we can keep going if y'all want. It doesn't matter to me. Oh,
But Crystal, I gotta start reading Cruel Summer so that I won't get shamed tomorrow.
so yeah, that's fair. We gotta protect Marta from the shaming.
I won't be watching the stream because I have work, so I don't really care.
I'm still on an accountability break until June, so.
I'm apparently on one just because I have attended one one Trouble stream in the past 2 months.
Fair enough. Well, Katie's
Bye,
off to the
Katie.
doctor. Bye. Bye. Okay, well, we'll go find a one in the middle. Well, not quite in the middle. Not just,
15 minutes max. That's my counter offer.
15 minutes max.
20.
Do we have any other bids?
I have a 25.
No, you can't go higher. We're trying to compromise.
Oh goodness! I'm like, is there one between?
Sorry, on like a slightly related note, my 20-minute purple timer is the second most viewed video on my channel. Like, I don't know what happened.
That is awesome.
Some timers are in for the long game with the views, guys.
Yep.
Savion also says 15.
All right. Well,
Savion is also wrong, right, Crystal?
You can't be rude to him. He's royalty.
why? Am
He's a visitor in this queendom.
I was kind of hoping there was going to be like a 16-minute timer, and it was going to make me very happy. But there isn't.
I know Anne has a 19-minute timer, but she refuses to put it on YouTube.
Ah,
I asked her like 5 times.
grr. We almost harass Anne.
No, don't be mean.
No.
Yeah, be mean.
Not
it's
actually.
funny.
Let's not say we did. Okay, fine. I have. Dang it! Ads. Stop.
The spread needs to be long enough for me to do a blog update and then read at least 1 page of Cruel Summer, okay?
Marta
It can't
vlog.
be very short.
Okay, I have picked the longest 15-minute timer I can.
Oh, I see.
I tried really hard. You all make my life very difficult. I love you guys so much, but now it's Christmas. We'll be back.
Don't forget to take the banner down.
And that was the end of that sprint. How'd we do? How's it going?
I was gonna write, and then I got distracted looking up D&D stuff to assign my characters different D&D classes. And then my boyfriend texted me, and he goes, "Bring me back my pretzels." 'Cause I took the pretzels back here earlier to eat, and I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta bring them pretzels. And then I did end up working a little bit.
Hey.
I did a quick Make Chaos Rain blog update. And I was doing a thing because I don't think I have time to read the entirety of Cruel Summer this month if I also want to beta read. So because the prompt is some fanfiction, I'm only gonna read a couple of chapters. So I threw a dice to decide how many chapters, and somehow managed to just get one. But then the first chapter is only like a page. So now I'm not sure if I've ticked off this prompt or not.
I think it counts.
Yeah.
I only read like a
But I wanna keep
2,000
reading.
word fanfic for the prompt.
Yeah, there's no way I'm reading 100k in 3 days. That's just not gonna happen.
So just read one more chapter.
But then I'll get addicted and then I won't beta read.
Then don't read any more at all, ever again. Never ever read anything that Katie writes.
No!
That escalated quickly. I mean, you can always come back to it later.
Yes, I'm coming back to it in June, but I want to read it now.
Well, we can't help you now, officially.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Violet, how did you do?
I was trying to plan for my camping trip because I got nothing.
Valid.
When are you going?
Don't know. Part of it, I got nothing. Did you miss?
Just know that at some point you will be going camping.
Don't know where, don't know when.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like an adventure.
Yep.
Crystal, did you do anything?
Oh yeah, me. I continued line editing the chapter that I'm on. A little. It's like one of those. There's a couple moments where I'm like, is this a good chapter? Is this a bad chapter? I'm not sure about. I'm just gonna keep going. It's fine. So this might be a struggle chapter. I don't know. It's fine. It's like the third one from the end. So ending chapters are weird. About the chat. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling up because I don't know where we left. Oh, there's a rat. Kitty left. Everybody saying goodbye to Kitty. And oh yeah, all the timer ness that happened. Violet dares. And I did appreciate this. Michael said we were talking for 5 minutes about how much we dislike timers. And apparently Lexi needs to make a 20-minute timer now?
Yeah, because they get good views.
Yeah.
20 and 25 minutes are the most used.
Yeah. I like 20. 25's okay too. Anything over 25 is just no thank you.
Anything under 25 is not long enough.
You are incorrect. 15 minutes is the most solid time.
15 minutes is like you're just getting in the zone and then it ends.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get back into this. You start another one, and then you go for 15
No,
minutes.
then you have to try and concentrate all over again.
I don't know. I'm
You
slowly
can just
getting
continue
converted
concentrating, Marta.
to
You
the
don't have
longer
spend time
sprints.
concentrating at the end of every sprint.
No, but if we have a conversation in between, then I have to get back into the scene.
Okay,
I can't
yeah.
just.
I'm also
least-
thinking like on my own too, not just during streams.
Yeah. Hey, at
I've
least
just
we
given up
know-
on writing on streams. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least 10 minute timers though are just too little.
Those are good for certain things. Like, if I'm feeling overwhelmed with the amount of things that I have to do, I'll set a 10-minute timer and be like, okay, what can I get done in this 10 minutes to help alleviate this stress?
Well,
And
that's
I'll
smart.
be like folding a blanket and putting away the dishes.
Yeah. Like I like to use the short timers like in place of using like the forest app or something because like the forest app like I told you doesn't work for me because I'll just click off. I don't care. I don't care if I kill a metaphorical tree, but like oh, I don't want to like mess up somebody's watch time, so I'll watch the timer till the end.
That's fair.
I love that you care more about your friends' watch times than a beautiful, lovely tree in your app.
Yeah, no, the forest
It's
timer has been
true.
working very well because I don't want to kill my lovely trees. I just got the rainbow one. I don't know what flower it is. Hold on. The gay one. I got it specifically because next month is June. What do you call it? Hold on.
Well, she's looking for the rainbow tree. Laura joined us. Hello. And Rue joined us. This is the right stuff.
It's loading.
You want me to look at?
Yeah, because it's not showing anything. Oh,
Oh,
okay. What are you called? Where are you? It's just rainbow flower. I thought it was a
Aw.
specific kind of flower, and now I'm really disappointed. But it's gay, so I got it.
Also, since I got my phone out. Look at the cake tree. It has squirrels on it.
Oh my
It
god.
makes me so happy.
I'm so excited to unlock it.
You're so close, you'll get it.
I love it. Yeah, Casey got 246 words. Laura says 25 is popular on AuthorTube. 20-minute timers get gangbuster views for other people. Neat. Alexandra says 25 and up.
Oh,
And now we're tier ranking timers. I mean, at least we're staying on brand. And Anja joined us. Did I say that right? Hello. Wow, what just happened to my voice there for a hot second? What is the grapefruit of timers? Michael asks.
The workout timer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the workout timers Steve uses. Those are the grapefruit.
Those are
timers.
not even real timers.
It's true.
It's just
They're
watching
just
people sweat.
workouts. Those are just workouts. They're not they're not
Actually, the rainbow spinny wheel, because you don't know exactly where it is.
but that one's a mouse
What?
problem. It's fun.
Wait, I don't know that one.
The
Oh yeah,
Troublemakers
because you
used it.
missed so many
Yeah.
trouble streams.
It's it's a rainbow. It's a circle timer, and there's a bunch of like rainbow lines, just like, and then like one line goes, and then the next color goes, and then the next color goes, and then the next color goes,
And it makes like
You'll
a
have
tiny
to send
little
this to
beep.
me.
It makes like a tiny little beep also like every minute or something. It's super annoying.
Someone find me this video.
I don't know where to look. How to
Ask somebody in the cafe for it.
Ask Geek.
Yeah, Stiegel know.
No, that's Steve.
I love how we took Michael's question seriously.
I know.
We are serious people here. I don't know what you expected.
I mean, a question gets asked, it gets answered. That's how these things work. I have decided.
I like the white on the edge of your blanket because when you pull it up over your head, it looks like you're wearing like an old-fashioned bonnet.
Just a little bit, eh? There we go.
Oh my gosh.
You look so cute.
You gotta have my hair back out though, because I look bald and it scares me. That's why, like, whenever I wear the headset when I'm doing the Elden Ring streams, I try to make as much as my hair as visible as possible because it just bugs me so much. Laura says 20-minute underwater timer with ambient noise. That's my timer that has gotten the most views on my channel. If you want a popular one for the general public, make one like that. Oh yeah, that's the one with the swirling little fishes. That one comes up a lot when I shuffle.
Yeah.
I
feel
always
like the
want to
shuffle-
put the noise to timers because I like them with noise, but I feel like on stream nobody else likes noise.
That's fair. I feel like the shuffle feature puts on the more popular ones, at least from what I've noticed. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's some that like never show up on the shuffle, and I'll be having that playlist running for hours. Like,
Yeah, like I'll get a double one of your purple ones, Violet. I'll get a double one of that one.
That's what I said. My purple one is popular.
Yeah. I think it's the one with like the lines that like come out. Or is that someone else's? I don't know.
they're all
What?
blending.
Yeah, all the timers kind of. Oh, okay. Apparently, there's no fish in that one. I was wrong.
I can't picture what the timer looks like, but I can hear it when she said the noise of the underwater. Because
Yeah.
obviously I'm not looking like at the timer when it goes, but I have heard this timer.
I really
have
like
heard-
Rachel's timer with the guitar.
I
That's
think
a
I've
good
seen
one.
that one.
Oh wait, I know what the grapefruit timer is. It's that driving timer that I hate.
Yeah.
The underwater. It's an underwater photo with custom mix of underwater sounds that Laura did herself.
Oh,
I don't think I've actually seen that one then.
I do know it.
have
I know
one-
this. I know the noise.
I have one on my playlist that's like a motion underwater timer, so you're probably thinking of that one, Crystal.
Maybe. I just remember it's underwater, and then there's like this ball of fishes that just kind of, move. Hi.
She's back.
Oh,
She is.
hello.
I told you she'd be back, and she's gone.
Goodbye.
Like, bye, Asa. The window is very important. It is a thing. I had a thought, and then Asa showed up, and now I have no thought.
I think you were thinking about how it's the perfect time to do an 8-minute timer.
Nope,
Oh.
we're at 52 minutes and 20 seconds. We've lost our window.
I thought you didn't like the short timers, Marta.
I don't. So I gotta finish putting my dishes away.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
We can do
I
the
see.
itty bitty 5-minute timers.
Do we have any itty bitty 5-minute timers?
Yeah, Wallace made one, and there's also the planet one.
Well, okay. Oh, what is Mega Want now? Ah, yes, the infamous Katie catches Danny jaywalking timer.
I forgot about that joke.
Alright, I gotta do. I didn't. Why is it? Why is this a 15? I clicked on the 5. There. That one. That one. That one. This one. That one. Now Marta can go put her dishes away.
Yay!
And that one's over.
That was stressful.
You said 5 minutes. We could have gone for the 8-minute timer and then went over.
It's okay.
But well, I guess it's outro time.
Are you gonna introduce someone?
Oh yeah, I guess I start first. I pick Marta. Marta. That's Marta. Over there. Queen of the Dinos. All of her timers are absolutely precious. She has all the videos, and you should watch them. And my brain just alt F4'd so hard.
Outsourcing each other is hard, guys. I don't know why we still do it.
Usually I have a plan, but my brain's like, hey, we want food after this. Like, excuse you.
No, I want food.
I tried. Marta's awesome. Go subscribe.
This is Violet, the amazing, lovely, wonderful Violet, who is writing a high school monster hunter and or rom-com projects, depending on the day. She makes writing vlogs, writing craft book reviews, streams every Monday with the Three Nuts. Is it 2 p.m. Eastern? No, that's our time. 2
9
p.m. GMT, 9 a.m. EST, thank you. Yeah, and we're also reading Throne of Glass for the Nostalgia Train Book Club this month, which she runs. Next month we will be reading Inkheart, which I'm really excited about. And apparently Shadow and Bone in October.
Oh, look, Marta makes the outro look easy.
I know, right?
Way to make the rest of us look bad, Marta.
Sorry, go subscribe to Violet.
Did I do Danny? Wait, is this correct? Danny over at the channel Somberhoney. She does bookish and writing content, uploads on Fridays, and also has something going on Tuesdays, I think.
We're professional.
That's really it. And then to my left/right, I'm really not sure, is Crystal from the channel Crystal's Cluster. It's the channel you're watching right now, and she posts content about video games and writing and maybe one day more D&D stuff, who knows. And she's got the cutest cat in the whole wide world, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Wait, what about Whiskey?
Whiskey's also the cutest cat in the whole world.
Well,
Oh,
there
I
can
see,
be more
very
than
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can name 4. So.
And this has been another Make Chaos Reign stream. If you have no idea what you're talking about, which you really should, all the links are down below. We've got the prompts and the videos and all that stuff. I'm not gonna we'll go watch the stuff. We say it a hell of a lot better than I'm gonna say it right now. So until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. And
It'll be my channel next week.
Oh yeah, that. See, I always forget every time. This is why I can't be trusted with nice things.
Press
Do all
the
the
end-
prompts.
press
I won't stop till I wear the crown.